Welcome back to another Life with Lenoci, guys. Welcome back to Los Angeles, California, where we're doing Life with Lenoci. Welcome back to Life with Lenoci from Los Angeles, California on Sunset Boulevard at Wiggle Wiggle Studios. What is it called?
Petty Cash.
Petty Cash Studios. Although the last two episodes were from Michael Lenoci Studios.
Oh, you shot without me.
You had no idea?
No.
Wow, what a piece of shit. I've done 2 episodes. I did 2 solos.
Yeah.
You piece of shit, dude. What a bad guy. Doesn't care.
I have 20 shows. You think I have enough time to watch all of them?
Do you actually watch them?
I live them.
Yeah, but you're not in them.
But I literally have to watch them live.
I'll tell you what, some good feedback from the solo ones. I think it's because I'm like more serious and stuff and I'm more comfortable doing some stuff. I was like, well, we'll go back and forth. Whenever I don't feel like driving over here, I'll do solos. But it's fun to also have therapy with Mark because Mark needs me therapeutically. Let's be frank about something. And my name's Michael, but I just want everyone else to know that I'm being serious about this. Mark, where the hell have you been? Where have you been, dude?
I've been in Denver for 2 weeks.
Love Denver. Love a Denver. Trying to get a show in Denver. Love a Denver. Doing other work, right? Side jobs?
Yeah.
And was it fun?
Fuck no.
Mark, do you have fun? When's the last time you had fun? When's the last time you, Mark, you, not talking to the audience, you, Mark, when's the last time you had fun?
Shit.
Oh my goodness. Let this be an example for everyone out there listening. Ask yourself that same question. When is the last time you actually had fun? I'll tell you when it was for me. Right now. I'm having fun right now. Okay. Am I always having fun when I do this podcast? No. Am I always having fun when I do stand-up? Almost. More frequently, yes. Sometimes no, but more frequently, yes. Having a hard time with the words right now. But outside of right now, when was the last time I had fun?
It's a hard one.
I'm trying to think if I had fun. Listen, I had fun 2 days ago when I was playing video games. That was fun. Okay, I guess I had fun on a walk today because I was on the phone and I was walking fast. But what's fun? Hold on, everybody. Let's get the definition of fun. Is fun enjoying?
I played dodgeball last Friday. There.
Hold on, Mark.
I got to smoke some people.
Mark, I can't go. You can't go like 5 days from having fun. That's a problem. Okay, and here's the thing. Like, let's first of all, what's the definition of fun, guys? Okay, is fun just enjoying what you're doing, or is fun icing on top of what you're doing? That's the difference. Are you Googling what the actual definition of fun is?
Yes.
What is it? Say.
It is enjoyment, amusement, or lighthearted pleasure.
Okay. Now, with that definition, how hard is it to have that involved in your work? Okay, you know why? Because listen to this. If you're a hardworking comedian, the definition of fun, which is lighthearted, what is it? Say it again.
It is enjoyment, amusement, or lighthearted pleasure.
Enjoyment, amusement is in the definition of fun. Amusement. Enjoyment, amusement, lighthearted fun.
I guess I enjoy this podcast because I've always told
This pasta cast. Are you high?
There's a show for you. No. But the show amuses me.
There you go. So you're having fun. Now, do you have fun with the other podcasts?
Half and half.
Please say mostly not.
Half and half.
Now, here's the thing. How could people describe their job as fun? There's no way. I understand people love their job, right? A very good doctor loves his job because he's good at it. But there's no way it's fun, definition-wise,
Sure.
right? An athlete can absolutely say fun.
Yeah. Well,
except though, when you're getting paid a lot of money, there's high stakes when you're playing it. So is it fun when you're losing?
No.
It's not fun when you're losing. But it's fun if you're losing and you're not getting paid and it's not your job. Then it's still kind of fun to play, right? You can play dodgeball. I can play pickleball. I can play basketball. I can play any sport. And if I'm losing, I'm like, whatever. There's no stakes. I'm just having fun. But then when it becomes a job, like a professional athlete, if you're losing, it's definitely not as fun. But I assume there are some people at the professional level that are having fun playing as a professional athlete, even when they're losing.
Oh, 100%.
100%, yes. Because they're also making money.
All you got to do is look at those guys on the sidelines that get blasted by Stephen A. Smith the next day. We're like, what are they doing? Cheering and laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Like famously, like Kobe calling out his teammates.
Oh, yeah.
We're below 500 and you're celebrating.
For having fun.
Yeah.
For having fun. Kobe, they were just having fun, which is what you have to do in life. Because look, ultimately, what does it matter? They got to do someone said, an athlete said the other day on a sports show, your career starts when you stop playing sports. That's your real career.
Yeah.
That's your real career. Because really,
and when you think about it,
to be one of the greatest ever in any of the sports, you're only playing to like my age, 38. So
yeah,
what's going on?
No, you're good.
Cool. You're making us anxious. Mark's getting up.
I was just double checking something.
You forgot if you've pushed record?
No, we're recording.
Then what were you doing?
I was just making sure that like when you were gone that it made it to 4K instead of 1080. Because I know you want to be seen in 4K.
See that freckle? That's what I want seen. Now, Mark just ruined the fun.
Yep.
You just ruined the fun because we were on a fun thing there.
Well, you were talking about the career begins.
I was asking when the last time you had fun was. So now, based off the definition, lighthearted, humor. There's humor in there. Fun is right now. This is fun. I had fun on the phone. I had a phone call right before this. It was a fun phone call. Not all phone calls are fun. Most of the time, phone calls are fucking boring. Mm-hmm. Damn it! I said the F word. Algorithm's gonna ruin this episode. Gosh darn it! You gotta not swear. Something we're working on Life with Lenoci is not swearing. Dressing my kid. My parents clearly didn't care.
Okay.
I think that
because they dressed you in dolphins clothing?
No, that was when I started becoming obsessed with them. I asked for it. But I think now, if you see something, I think something that's exciting to be a parent. Sorry. It's like a kid is a doll a little bit, right? A child. I don't think you or I would care. But I would to a point now a little bit. I'm not a big fashionaire.
Fashionista?
I'm not a big fashionista. I'm not a fashionist. Okay? I'm not a fashionary. I'm not a fashion suavist. I'm not a fashionable person. But I would put my kid until he had decision making in a lot of just jumpsuits, like sweats and
jumpsuits.
All right, sweats,
Okay.
Sweats and like just sweats that matched the hoodie and crew necks and stuff.
Dress him like you.
Yeah,
sweats
and some cool sneaks. Okay. But the thing with sneakers as kids, their feet grow so quickly, so you're kind of just like whatever. I'll probably just put them in some New Balances and cross the Velcro, make it little X's. But I put them in little hoodies. I think hoodies would be cool. I could see how that began. But I could definitely tell that my mom and dad were not like, ooh, let's dress them like this. They were just like, here, we need clothes for our kids. Like looking back, I'm like, well, that's a cute outfit. I mean, maybe my mom was like, oh, that's cute. But I don't think she is how some of these women are today. I think it's like they like some of these kids are dressed up like dolls.
Oh, yeah. It's like what was it? The American Doll, whatever. Like when like an outfit is too curated.
On a child?
Yeah.
Or even on an adult?
On an adult, it's fine. That's their thing.
If it's
that kid isn't picking out a 3-piece suit for himself.
No, I'm not seeing a kid in a 3-piece suit, but you're seeing some kids like with a cool. This is what's great about LA.
Oh, some kids are dressed in like hundreds of dollars of stuff, and you're like, you're 4.
Yeah. That's a little too much. That's ridiculous.
Like, walk around the Grove.
Yeah, walking around in the Grove all dressed nicely is cute though.
Yeah, It's cute. But it's too much.
It is. Here's the thing though. This is what's great about LA is it's a fashionable city because of the weather. Because for about 10 months out of the year, you get to wear a jacket at night. I would say nine months, you get to wear a jacket at the night. So in the day, like think about this, from April to July, you in the daytime can wear shorts and t-shirt and go on a run and you can sweat. And then at night, you're like, oh, I need a hoodie. You don't need it's almost maybe a little bit of August and September where you're like, oh, I could just wear a t-shirt today. It's only for 2 months where you only get to do a t-shirt. Then you're like, all right, got back to the hoodie. I'm right about this.
Semi agree.
Yeah.
So like I have 2 hoodies, and like one is here right now.
Sorry, I'm tying my shoe.
Why?
I don't know. I'm listening.
It's not on camera.
Yeah, it is. I was tying my shoe. They saw me. I'm listening.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a close up of my forehead. I'm listening. Dude.
I would argue so. Like it's shorts weather come March. Come mid-March.
Hold on. Only in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I wore shorts today on my walk.
You can wear a hoodie comfortably, but I don't think you need one.
Yes, you do. You're out of your goddamn mind.
Not at all.
You need a hoodie there's only 3 months where you don't need one in September and August.
June, October, you don't need one.
No. June, you do. June is not a hot month. And it's a hot month everywhere else in this country. It's June gloom. It is not. It's cold at night.
I'm not cold in June.
Okay. You are not walking around in a t-shirt.
I will take that bet.
All right. I'll remind you. How about this? You know what we could do? Sure. Let's just go look at some posts or stuff from June on Instagram just to look. All right. How about that, bro? How about this? Okay. I'm looking right now. Do you have your Instagram? Do you have any pictures or your Facebook? Me? Yeah.
No. I don't take photos of myself.
Okay. Here's me in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Riding a bike.
Hold on.
In June, and I remember being cold.
Every day.
No, I'm not wearing a hoodie, and I remember being very cold.
I've never not seen you in a hoodie.
No, I remember it's cold. Okay. Look at this. June,
if I were to open
June 12th. I did a post about the improv that week. Look what I'm wearing on stage.
Oh, shocking! What you always wear on stage.
No, that's not true.
You're rarely ever just t-shirt.
Mark, I'm not wearing a jacket for Mark.
How many hoodies do you own in your closet?
That's not even a hoodie, dude. You have to understand.
How many jackets and hoodies do you own?
That doesn't matter. Everybody does. We're in LA. My whole point is LA. You're not listening. Listen, LA is a fashionable place. People want to be dressed. Yes, it's comfortability. In what state in June can you actually wear a hoodie at night and not sweat? Are you kidding me? Maybe Denver and LA, and that's it. If you did that in Texas, you would be sweating down your face.
Yeah, that's humidity.
No, but that's just because June is hot everywhere in the state, in the whole country. Listen, dude, this is literally a show, and I'm wearing a jacket.
Yeah,
Mark comes on, he's wearing a sweater. This is June. This is June, bro. You think you can't say
come June. We're gonna.
Bro, I'm telling you, June. All right, look.
June gloom applies to.
No, June is cold. It's not cold, but it's not like it's not hot, it's not the summer how it is in Florida, Texas, or New York.
That's what I'm telling you. Out to the coast for like 2 months, and you're already like, oh, it's cold at night.
No, you're doing the thing that people do in LA where they get stuck on the fact that in their brain, society taught you that June, July, and August are the hottest months of the year, and they are 48 states. In 48 states, those are the hottest months. The hottest month in LA is October,
August, July, August, September, and October. Yeah.
Yes, not even July.
July is the start of the heat.
It starts to get hot, but you still can survive. With like at night, it cools off.
Yeah.
At night, it cools off. I'm talking about when it's not cooling off at night. And that is September. And a little bit of August and a little bit of October.
August gets hot as fuck.
Yes. But June and July at nighttime, you can get away with wearing a hoodie.
I'm not debating that you can't get away with it. You can absolutely get away with a hoodie all year long here.
No, you can't all year long. We're wrong there. You cannot wear a hoodie in August.
Okay, you can't.
Night.
You're right. You can't do it in August, and you can't do it in September. There's some times where it's still triple digits at night.
Then I will. Would you agree that in June, it could be 10 p.m. at night, and you could be outside of a comedy club and be like, "It's a little cold. I need a hoodie."
I mean, it could be like 65.
Yeah. Yes, it's the 60s.
That's not cold.
The 60s is not a t-shirt weather.
Yeah, it is.
For you, but overall, the census, that's considered hoodie weather. 60s or below. A jacket is 50s and 40s.
Sure.
Thank you. That is how you win an argument, guys.
You're so mad.
Well, because you weren't understanding what I was saying. And again, I'm your mentor, so you should look up. Look up to me.
Who's the most adult person in this room?
What's a dope?
Adult.
Well,
we've had.
What's the definition of adult? Look up adult. What's the definition of adult? Do you have a 401k?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then you. I guess you.
All right, here we go. A person who is fully grown and developed.
Well, that's both of us.
Sure. Behave in a way that's characteristic of a responsible adult, especially by accomplishing mundane but necessary tasks. Fuck. I don't want to be an adult now.
I'm really good at mundane tasks like home goods and okay, let's work on this. I'm working on a bit. Okay. And there's parts that are working, and I'm going to riff it on here because it's talking about how at 38 I have friends that are lapping me.
Wait, they're getting remarried?
I got friends on their second marriage. And I'm a competitive guy, and I'm just like, damn it. And to me, they're winning.
Wait till they have children with the second as well.
Whoa. There you go. But to be like, all right, like I have a friend who's like, I'll get married 3 times. And I'm like, whoa. This guy's got
going for some for the rest of us.
He's going for his 3rd ring. It's like, I'm the Charles Barkley of, might be a dated reference though.
No, I caught you.
Yeah, you would. But with the bimbo women out there, you know, I was in Palm Springs last Friday. I did this gig, bunch of gray hairs, and Amir came with me, little Amir
Wait,
Kabiri,
not Amir K.
No, Amir K's doing his own thing. And Amir was, he was having a little bit of a struggle with them. And
what? I thought they'd want to pinch his cheeks.
I think it was just a different crowd. I went up and, I fucking pulled my thing out for them. And I was going hard. I had people walk out. I got 2 couples to walk out.
Wait, was that the
clip? And I was very proud.
Wow.
I was so happy.
I was like, I'm not. So I was sitting and I was scrolling and that clip came up.
Are you reading it or we're listening?
I was watching it.
Oh, wow.
And I was sitting there going, ooh, is he proud of this? Or is he like...
Did you wait till the end?
Is he posting his L's?
Did you watch till the end?
I don't remember the end.
At the end, I was like slamming them. I was like throwing out jokes left and right. I was like, oh, you got to go home. I was like, Murder, She Wrote's coming on.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I like it. Like, the whole...
You like walking people.
The crowd's loving it. They were laughing. If 2 people got offended by me, bye. Like, I was like, dude, if you don't have someone walk out on your shit at one point in your career, then you're not shit. Then you're not saying anything that matters. Like, I'm not sitting there getting offended by them walking out. I'm sitting there going, yeah, this is what I do. Bye. Go ahead, leave. Like, I don't care. I'm still going to do this. You have no effect on my life. So much that I'm going to post this and be proud of it. And then I posted on Facebook, and that motherfucker found my Facebook and commented. Let's get to it.
Wait, that's where I watched it. It was on Facebook.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll post if you want to call that an L, be my guest. But that's a W for me. Call it an L.
I was just thinking about how you're interpreting that.
Yeah.
It was just curiosity. I remember wanting to bring that up to you this week.
Good. I'm glad I brought it up. So I posted it already on all my things.
Yep.
Great reaction from people too, right? And then, come on, don't tell me he deleted this. Come on. Oh, you
now
kidding me?
He really got you.
I really wanted you.
You didn't screen cap it?
I just didn't respond and left it, hoping it would. Oh man. Maybe people attacked him or something.
What did he say?
Well, one guy still left his. One guy goes, doesn't seem like a person I'd want to hang out with. The psychotic fake laugh you do when you put someone else down tells me everything I need to know. Not impressed or amused.
I know that laugh.
Damn. That's a shame.
Aw.
That is a shame.
He got you again. He got the last word and ducked.
Man. That's maybe if I go click on like
all comments?
Like if I see that maybe it's still in the comment, like in the notification part. Damn it. Bro, it was awesome, dude.
What did he say? You don't remember at all?
Yeah, it was I'll give you the gist of it. So basically he goes, well, we left because of your joke mocking talking about hitting women. I had referenced a bit about, because there's a lot of old people, and I go, talk about when, like I was riffing and stuff. I'm like, but you guys all know back when you could be a real husband and tell women to get back in the kitchen. I was doing that.
Yeah.
That's what got them offended.
And was it a bunch of blue hairs or was it a bunch of like...
What do you mean by blue hairs?
Old people.
It was all old people in the whole room.
So the old people walked.
He probably was in his 50s.
He wasn't 60s. Some like woke 30-year-old.
He was probably one of the younger of the olders. Yeah, that's a shame. So he found me eventually, and I was like actually shocked. I was like, oh, this motherfucker, like, that means he was so mad. He went home and was like, first of all, he searched who was performing that weekend because he didn't remember my name off the top, found me, and then used his Facebook and found me, and just so happened to see the post where they walk out flicking me off. And he was just so, you know what?
Was it like a paragraph?
Oh yeah. It was something about like, you're unintelligent with your crude swearing sex joke, something, you made too many sex jokes, and I go, hey man, everybody has sex, it's relatable. In my head,
you didn't respond.
Nah, because I was just like, I knew that then people would see it, and I was like, I won when he responded.
I don't know, he got the last word.
Nah, I did because I posted again. So you know what I mean? It's like I if anything, what was gonna respond and be like, I should have been like, what was gonna be like how I should have been like, how was the episode of Murder, She Wrote?
That would have been funny. You'd be like, hey, I'll comp you 2 tickets for next Tuesday, and have them show up and be like,
they live out there. But I've never, I'm sure people have walked out on me before, but that was the first time I like saw it and was like, I thought I lost them because I was doing a gay joke to a guy in the crowd. And I thought I lost them because of the gay. And I was like, I thought if anything, they're like, this is too gay for us. So I was referencing that. And then to think it was about making a joke about hitting a woman, which was clearly a joke in the way I said it. It was a joke.
Yeah. So
obviously, I don't condone hitting women unless you're very good at music, because then you get away with it. I.e., Chris Brown. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But it was a moment where I was like, I do this for myself. I leveled up in the I don't give a fuck. And I think that everybody has to have that moment.
It's I'm going to say, like, watching the clip, I'm like, that is a man who is like, gives no fucks on the stage.
I think that's
more power to you.
I think that's what it was for me. I was like, all right, like, I was like, go.
Let me ask you this.
Get the fuck out.
If that had happened like 5-6 years ago.
Probably would have fractured my ego.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so for sure.
Where do you feel like the light switch flicked? Where you like
a lot of shit that's happened in recent life.
Do you think a year ago you would have taken that?
No, I would have acted not as strongly, but I would have been like, I don't care.
Okay.
There still would have been that I don't care.
Do you think it was a gradual I don't care? Or do you think there was like a moment where you're like, I can take...
I think it's post-pandemic it starts, and then it's an ongoing of things, and then now it's like literally being like, I'm on an island by myself, and I'm just going to go do whatever I fucking care. I think we've talked about this before where like, you know, I'd be on stage when I was younger at the Laugh Factory, and I'd see like, oh my God, Bill Burr's in the room, or I knew he was upstairs or something like that. And I would just be like conscious about it. Whereas like now conscious about it. Yeah. And now it's like, there would be no fucks given. And I would go up and do my thing. And then that would be that. And I'd be like, this guy's not going to change.
Isn't that what every comedian strives for?
Yeah. But I'd be like, I was like, there's nothing like, I don't care what he thinks about me. And if he thinks great about me, cool. But what is he going to do?
Yeah, he's going to call.
He can only fast forward you, but like he ain't going to stop me to where I think I'm going to go. So I think once you have that mentality of being like, I don't need anybody's help. I don't need anyone to help me. I'm just going to do this. And if you believe in me and you want to go. And I feel like that way is with, now I have these two people. I've been working with this lady. I'm not going to say her name, but she's cool. She's helped me with, she kind of runs my Facebook a little bit. Like if I have questions about it, I mean, I still post on it, but she's a social media manager, but also a PR lady who has helped with like just Google analytics of like what comes up when you get Googled. You know, just like a whole, she's a good person to have on your team. And we talk a lot, and she's been there for everything I've ever had questions or concerns about. And she knows some people, and I've talked to her here and there. And then this guy I met, and he's like a manager, and he can help submit me in acting stuff, but he's not really he doesn't really know much about the stand-up game. But he's like, I could tell like this is his first comic he's worked with. He came to a show, and he's our age, my age. He's my age, and he's a cool guy. And I could tell like he's like very curious and believes in me. He's like, man, I feel like you're right on the cusp. And so now I'm calling him, teaching him about comedy, sending him contracts, showing him, I go, this is how contracts work. So I go, so like if I get
is he at a management company?
Yeah, he works with a management company.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but he's never worked with comics. He only works with like young actors. He doesn't have any
manager, or is he an assistant hip pocketing?
No, he's a manager. He's 39. He's not like a young kid.
I mean,
so, but they have no comics. They don't know how to deal with contracts and stuff like that in the stand-up
small
world.
Boutique management company?
Yes.
Okay.
This is, what I'm saying.
Okay.
Listen, obviously I'm not talking about 3 Arts, you idiot.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to.
If they don't have any comics, what do you think?
Well, I'm like
should that be enough?
You're showing him contracts. It's like that guy.
Do you know anything about stand-up contracts? Like if I'm doing a deal with, let's say, Laugh Boston, do you know what the deal should look like? You don't know that. I know what it looks like, so I could teach you that and then have you email on my behalf. I'm now telling the manager what to do, whereas that's the whole point of this is like 5-6 years ago, I'd be like, well, what do we, like, no. You work for me. Here's what I need you to do. So I'm teaching him the business so that when I get an email contact, I'm not emailing from Mike at Gmail. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, and I gave him a whole platform. Like, yeah, it sounds weird that I'm doing this, but that's what you do when you like, obviously I would love to have a manager that knew all that shit already.
Yeah.
But if I have a guy that believes in me and he knows the acting world, right? So he's like, oh, I submitted you for this pilot. Hopefully we can get a request to put you on tape, right? Blah, blah, blah. But if he doesn't know the stand-up world, I go, let me teach him the stand-up world of everything I know. And then now I can negotiate through him. And that's worth 10% to me. Fine.
No, that's
smart. You know what I mean?
No,
so now it's like, so I gave him, I sent him a press kit I made that has like hyperlinks to.
Yeah, it's an EPK.
Yeah. And then like all my headshots, the new ones. And then like I also sent him a default email of like, this is what you'll say. And then I leave ... for like the person's name or the venue. And I'm like, now when I get emails, because like some of the emails I've gotten, I've sent out like 30 emails. 3 responded. This other 17, man, what if I fucking had those 17 through like an actual, even if it looks small, It's like, cool. And then I could tell them, hey, here's what the deal would. They're going to lowball you, and that's fine. But the general price should be this. You know, if you want to go too high, see what they say, blah, blah, whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't even realize that when I was working. I was like, oh, let me just teach this guy everything. Like he's my employee. That's what they are. Both of these people. So then I called them both and I go, hey, I need you guys on the same email and you guys are going to work together. You're going to be my team. And they both were like, yeah. So I linked them together and I go, I want everything business-wise to be here. And I was like, that whole mentality took 13 years.
Smart.
I would have never done that 5 years ago.
Yep.
I would have been like too timid to even step in that world because I'm like, well, I don't want to like, these people aren't making money off me. I don't want to like ask for fit. It's like, no, but if we want to make money, then we're a team. So if you ever want anything to do with the podcast, you email my team. Sorry. You email my team, Mark. I have a team. Mark, you have questions? Scheduling is going through my team now.
They can reach out to me.
Hey, Mark, you're going through my team.
Yeah, they can reach out to me.
Mark, we could have done this ourselves. If you wanted to not produce podcasts, I could have just been like, here, I'm going to make an email thing for you. You make a fake email.
I don't have, I've got Comedy Showcase.
I can't have a Comedy Showcase app emailing clubs. And be like, I represent this guy. It's just like, what this guy, what is it? Instagram account, rep this comic?
It's funny.
Yeah. You could do that if you knew, if you were able to hit up your friend and go, give me all the contacts of every booker in the nation.
Yeah.
But then you're like, you don't want to spend time doing that.
Nope.
For $300 here and there.
Nope. You bet I could send everybody's clips around. It's not a terrible idea.
What, am I giving you some ideas?
Oh, I'm not going to do the legwork of that. That's for damn sure. But I could get those contacts and then send those emails. And Lord knows I've got a tight 5 from like 100 comics.
Yeah. You should get those contacts for me and give them to me.
I've done enough for you.
It takes one email. Do you think they would actually give you those that info?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I've used a website before that tells you things. I was able to get.
Which one?
I don't want to say it on here.
A studio system?
No.
Oh.
But it was, yeah. So I don't know, because I don't know who knows what. And if you say something, they're like, well, that company works with it. How did you get that? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how things work. But they're not all on there. Like you'll type in the venue and it won't have necessarily the buyer's info on there. So that's interesting. We went from having fun to dressing children up to talking about business stuff.
Yeah. Long tangent.
Mark kind of had, you know what, Mark, you know what your problem is, Mark?
Yeah, tell me.
You have a little bit of the, I know how to do everything attitude.
Yep.
You think there's nothing you can't do. Can you change your oil?
Absolutely.
I know.
Look at my arms right now.
I wanted to start with the beginner stuff.
Okay, shoot.
Changing a tire and oil. Not a lot of men can do that anymore. I can do that. I can change a tire. I can change my... I haven't changed my own oil since I was a kid. Since I was like 17, 18. So actually, I don't even know if I can anymore. I assume it's the same.
It's the same.
You leak it out. I mean, it's just like... But it's just so much easier to just pay for it now.
Oh, yeah.
At the time, you actually could save a lot of money just doing it yourself. You just...
Now you just go.
But it's also just like, you're in LA. I'm like, I don't want to die. Changing a tire's easy, but patching a hole in the wall, we can all do that. We know Mark can do that. He built the place. What can Mark not do? Mark, can you sew?
I can sew a button on, but that's about it.
How do you sew a button on?
Like if you lose the button on your jeans, whatever. Yeah, it's just.
How do you just get some string and then you tie it? You're just tying a knot.
Yeah, you're basically just doing a big old knot, reinforcing the.
Can you cook?
I can cook.
What can you cook? All right, you have one. How about this? Let's play a game. You have a very good opportunity. The Rock is coming over. And he's like, I want you to cook for me, and we'll talk business. And this is how I do business in this world. The Rock, for some whatever reason, you're in talks with him, and he goes, I decide if I do business based off of sitting down and having someone cook for me, and then we talk about business, and then I decide whether I'm in or out.
I'm doing an amazing reverse seared steak.
Reverse seared steak.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're going to tempt The Rock, one of the most famous steak eaters. Are you going to be able to impress him?
Can impress
with a steak.
Dude with a fucking steak.
What kind of steak?
Yeah, what do you want?
No. You're cooking. There's no what do you want to him. You're presenting him with food.
I like you just throw like a tomahawk or like.
That's it?
Yeah.
What's on the side?
I mean, whatever you want. Like we could go with. Mark, hold on. You could do.
You have to impress.
Okay, then I would go with some like. You got to go with like a really good garlic mash to go with steak. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would throw in some like fire charred roasted Brussels sprouts.
With some crushed up Doritos sprinkled on top.
I don't know about the Doritos there, buddy, but I would do something like maybe a little bit of Parmesan on it, like a Parmesan Reggiano,
a little bacon
like
or something.
Oh, bacon on there,
like goat cheese on there, yeah. I would probably
next.
I'd probably buy a bunch of sushi and then make it seem like I did it.
Have you ever done that? Have
you
ever
ordered?
Have you ever had a date over where you've
lied about
faked
cooking?
A meal?
I've thought about it, but no, I've never. I don't think I've actually ever invited someone over and cooked for them that I wasn't already dating. Like someone I was trying to date, like pursuing. I think that was always done outside. But yeah, I've never. I'll tell you this right now. I've never cooked for someone who I had not already been dating.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think that's a little old fashioned.
I think I cooked for my wife on our like 4th or 5th date.
You said, come over, I'm going to cook for you?
Yeah.
That's so adult of you. You are more of an adult. But
outside of that, like, yeah, they were girls that I was dating, and it was just kind of like.
It was always,
that was within that like month, and you lock it in, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, even to this day, like now, with Haley, I've cooked like those boxes that come with the things and teach you how to cook. I've done stuff like that.
Oh, like Blue Apron.
Yeah, like I don't have recipes.
Blue Apron, please sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, dude, if Blue Apron sponsors the podcast, dude, I'll give you 50%.
Deal.
You know what you got to do is hire somebody that finds deals for your podcasts.
That's what we're talking to a person for.
Oh, that would be great because you have fucking 20 of them.
Yeah.
And you could be like, hey, Blue Apron, why don't you just give us a company deal and I'll make my podcast do it.
Yep.
I'll make, just give
I'm trying to get them to like
give me this amount for a month to where I can give my comedians at least $100 for it or something. And you keep the rest. You keep the deal all.
Oh yeah.
You keep the deal close. When you come to me with it, I'll be like, send the contract to my team and let me see what you're actually working with.
What else?
You were
testing me.
Was I?
Yeah.
It was just the cooking thing.
Oh, okay.
Right? Can you? Oh yeah. What other? You like this game? Mark,
sure.
It sounds.
I want you to poke holes.
Seems like you're having fun.
Yeah.
You shaved?
Did I? Yeah. Oh yeah, I did this morning.
I could go down like a sexual way with you. Mark doesn't look like he goes from behind. It's funny. It's funny because he has a wife and he's like a nice kid. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm like, I wonder what kind of sex he has with his wife.
Oh no, that's fun. That would be my favorite. Yeah.
Dirty doggy style?
Oh yeah.
How often, wait, because you're 36 there? So 37.
37, turn 38 next
How
month.
low is your sex drive now? The lowest it's ever been?
Absolutely the opposite. I am like straight up hornier than I was at like 16.
Mark, how many times a week are you having sex with your wife?
Not enough.
Less than like once a week? Like a normal person? Well, what do you think the normal person has sex with a spouse or a couple or someone they've been together for years?
You know what? I don't know.
I think the average is. I think it says 1 to 2 times.
Yeah,
and it's not sex.
But I don't
it's just,
believe that.
You think it's less or more?
I think it's less.
Interesting. I like it's weird because I can't ask my brother-in-law and sister.
Why not?
The 3 to 4 times a week lasts for 3 months when you first meet.
Oh yeah, those good times.
So you'll go sometimes weeks without it.
Yeah.
And this is no kids.
No kids.
What are the people with kids going?
Oh, like once a year kind of thing.
Wow.
Because you think about the people with kids, like it's never like, even Chris Rock does that joke where it's like, you can't be loud like you used to be.
Do you think a lot of it has to do with like being so caught up in work and passionate about work?
100%.
That you're like, I always want to be working.
Me?
Do you find yourself, I find myself always wanting to work.
Oh yeah. No,
like if there's free time, I want to use that to work.
Well, I think we've had this conversation. Like I'm textbook ADHD. So like I get hyper focused on things. I'm pretty sure you get hyper focused.
I could end up being up till 3:30 doing something. I'm like, oh,
yeah. Wow. No, it's like her work is definitely way more challenging and deals with a whole lot of more stress that.
Do you listen to her when she talks?
Yeah, why not?
It's so hard to listen to them. It's very hard.
Because you want to chime in or you want to just tell them exactly what's wrong?
Because I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested in what they have to do or say.
Okay.
That's a problem.
So that's self-centered?
Yes.
Is that something you went through with your therapist?
I need a therapist.
What happened to therapist lady?
BetterHelp sucks.
I thought she said you were cured.
No, I just never. Yeah, those people were trash. I think that.
Wait, was it rotating doctors?
I tried 2 different ones, and I was like, this one. I tried an older lady, and it was like. It just seems like she was
out on you.
No, it just seems like they're just saying what they think they have to say. It just doesn't seem. I don't suggest it. I don't suggest the BetterHelp. And I don't know if it's BetterHelp or if I should just reach out to a real person.
Can I go off on a tangent that you'd be excited about?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
In terms of therapy?
Yeah.
I have been binging Sopranos.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But she's not with you on it.
What do you mean?
Your wife, she's not watching Sopranos.
No. Like she goes to bed, I watch Sopranos.
And it's your first time watching it?
Yeah.
And what season are you on?
I think middle or late.
3.
4.
Is it the greatest show you've ever watched?
No.
Second?
Top 10.
Top 10?
So the problem is it's a good show.
I think season 4 is the best season, I believe. Is that with what's his name?
The dude from Matrix?
No. What's his name? You know, with the Adam Sandler guy with the crazy eyes from Boardwalk Empire. Steve Buscemi. Is he in it yet?
I haven't seen Steve Buscemi yet. Wait.
That season's the best season. When he comes, watch. Next season then.
Steve Buscemi's in Sopranos?
Season 5.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God. Everybody knows.
Interesting.
The season before he comes, which I think is 4, he comes season 5. That means if you haven't seen Steve Buscemi in, then he's season 5. That's one of the best seasons. He's in it for he's one of the when he comes is one of the best seasons. How about this?
Where I'm at is the sister is trying to woo over the fat guy pushover.
She's trying to sleep with one of his hitmen.
Not the hitman, the one who's like basically the caretaker for the uncle.
Fat Tony. No.
Is he Fat Tony? No.
No, I forgot his name.
Okay. But you know, the caretaker for the uncle. He's like the least mafia of all the mafia people.
Yeah. I know exactly. So,
and like she's trying to woo him because now she's on like the 3rd guy in the group.
She's annoying.
She's so annoying.
But she's great actress. Like when you're a kid watching it, you're like, this girl's so annoying. And then as an adult, you're like, wow, that means she was a great actress.
She was, yeah, I mean, she's good.
And then right now, so wait, season 4, so is it the friend or it was the Italian guy from Italy?
Yeah,
Tony's wife?
Yeah, she's into him.
That's still going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
She's into him. It's like coming to a crescendo.
They sleep together?
Not yet.
I forget if they do. I'm not
It doesn't matter if they do or not. You wouldn't be spoiling anything, but it's like it's close. Like
what's
it's coming.
What's going on with Christopher and his girl?
So she's been. They've turned her. The FBI's turned her.
Gotcha. So you're knee deep in that. That's an exciting
They're like
storyline.
talking about just getting married right now.
Yeah, but she's knee deep in the FBI.
I'm so over her.
But that storyline carries the show.
Yeah,
it's great. That's a great story.
I mean, it has to be.
Because it gives you so much anxiety.
It's the best pinch point in the show so far.
Yes, that's a great part. And then what about the therapist? Anything happened to her?
No, she's just talking about how much.
Okay, so then there's season 5's the best.
Sure, yeah.
Season 5's the best. When Steve Buscemi comes in, his annoying, he becomes a cousin that comes through.
Okay.
Wait, who's one of the main guys in season 4? Isn't there like a new character?
Well, yeah, there's the guy who in the Matrix is bald and he's the bad guy.
The guy in the Matrix?
But he's got the terrible parted hair.
He's great, man. He's in the
fucking hate
Yes,
him.
everybody hates him because he ruins everything.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he's great. He's a great. I mean, listen. That's a great.
Like, I'm just ready for like how many times like is he gonna get to just kill him already?
I mean, that his death's the best. You'll get to. I don't.
Fat
I
pussy
just.
for less.
I don't know. Fat pussy. That's the guy.
What?
Fat pussy.
What about him?
Him.
Who?
Didn't he have something with his sister?
No.
Oh, he dies at the end of season 1.
He does it like into season 2 on the
boat. Yeah. That one's the first time when they go. Okay, no, but
and the car dealership girl, like he just found out like she killed herself, and so he's dealing with that.
Was she like Russian or something?
No, she was the car delership girl. She was Italian, but
no, but dude, the way they deal with the guy from the Matrix, he's a great one. Was he in season 3? Yeah, because he lasts a couple seasons.
He like comes out of nowhere, and then like it's like get rid of him already.
No, he's so annoying, but then but he's great for the show. Steve.
But so going back, it's so far it's a good show, but right now there are other shows that I would put above it.
Like
I would be hard pressed to put 10 above it, but there's definitely like, what sucks is that show got so dated.
What, you think so?
Yeah. Cause like you can literally tell when 9/11 happened.
Oh, because they took a couple years off or something?
And like, it's easily early season 3.
Why is that? Because they reference it?
It just, there's like a tonal shift.
Really?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're now seeing the skyline, and there's no like trade center in the photos, and then they start.
They
start making cracks on stuff where they're like, oh yeah, like.
Oh, interesting. You forget you wouldn't even notice like terrorist jokes and shit.
Yeah. Interesting.
We wouldn't even think about that because you were just accustomed to what the world was going through.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like watching a time capsule.
Wait, so wow. Yeah, but I also know that they go like 2 years, like after season 5, there's 2 years before season 6, then 2 years before it's like, because I think it finally ends like at the end of my college in 2008. I think it's like the final season when it started in 99, yet it's only 7 seasons.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of, there was a couple, they took a lot of time off in between things because
HBO
I think they all started
be able to do that.
Well, they also I think all of them started working a lot, and then at that like halfway towards Sopranos, the wife starts her own nurse show.
Yeah, Nurse Jackie.
So she's probably doing that. Steve Buscemi's. I remember that season was one of the best. It's almost like
that probably leads him into Boardwalk Empire.
Well, it's same director and writer, so Terrence Winter. Yeah, so I mean that helps for sure. But Steve Buscemi's been in all those monster movies. I mean, going back to Reservoir Dogs.
Like I would say that like so far I liked Boardwalk Empire more than Sopranos.
Oh, that's you're a minority.
Okay.
Right now you're.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then I would say West Wing is better. Parts.
I'm done talking about television shows with you. We're good. Forever. We'll never talk about television shows again.
Because a Sopranos not the number one.
Because it's not top 5 for you. And if I sat here,
if
I sat here and I called 17 people,
I'm calling top 10 because it would take me a minute. Like it would take me.
The acting's unbelievable from the get go. Whereas like you watch if you watch Breaking Bad, the acting gets better.
Okay, but here's the thing:
is Breaking Bad in your top 5?
It's in my top 2.
Okay, that's fine. So now you've won me back over. We can talk about television shows. What about Showtime murder show?
Dexter.
I
have not watched Dexter.
Could be a top 10. I know it fails to carry on. It goes too long, but
it's one of those that I'm like, I want to get into, and I'm like, let me get through Sopranos, and then Dexter.
Dexter has a specific season that the guy from Third Rock from the Sun, the actor.
Which one? Lithgow?
John Lithgow. He's in one of the seasons of Dexter. I think like season 3. It's the best season ever.
I will watch anything with John Lithgow.
So go watch.
Like I'm watching The Old Man right now.
You should go watch Dexter. He's great.
Okay.
Wow.
Shakespearean actor.
He's great. He's a great actor. All right. If you guys haven't seen any of those shows, you go check them out. Let's get out of here. We've been doing this too long. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, obviously. And then check out the tour dates. We got a bunch of cities coming out. I keep mentioning it. Phoenix, Indianapolis, Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, Fort Lauderdale, San Francisco coming up. And, and if I missed, Springfield, Massachusetts, that's first. Tickets at michaellenoci.com. We'll see you later. Bye.